Hello everyone. I am back with another war attack, and we are facing this time. We are currently ranked number 7, and we're facing number 4, the top team of United Allies. So it's a battle of two teams in the top 10. And as you would expect, there's been a lot of 5 stars already. UA has actually been flawless so far. Pretty impressive. Good job on that. We had a few minor misses, like missing the quick victory or missing the final stars here. But we got the intel we need, and we got a lot of 5 stars already. So everyone's in a good shape. This is very much heading to a very early stalemate. But we'll see. My target is number 16. He has a level 2 defensive coalition to increase his defensive buildings, hit points, and damage. And here we are at the base. He has pretty high level walls, not insane walls, but pretty good ones. 3 level 21 generals, the extra general at the Pentagon, but very exposed Pentagon. Yeah, he does have one maxed bunker for atomic age, but he doesn't have a maxed tank depot yet, so we're facing the strong global age tanks, but not atomic age tanks. No Forbidden City, so I want to make sure that I get the town center in time. There are a couple holes in his walls. Here, for example, behind the town center. Here there's openings. There's a maze entrance here, maze entrance up there with the Versailles. A hole in here where the road is. Overall, I think he can't possibly cover all of those properly, fully with traps. There's also a lot of space here and here where you would expect traps. So I think at least one of those entrances is a bluff. I would expect that there may be not a single trap here by the Versailles. But of course it's hard to bank on that and then go in and be surprised. So I think as a first attack on this target, it's always good to go the more obvious route, and not play too many mind games. And then if you do come, if there were some mind games played, then yeah, good. All the more power to him. And we have to send in a second attacker with the intel that I gathered. So there were a few routes you can take. This one is to kind of drop here and just go where the air defense is, to get the town center, get the early mortars here, get the castle early on, and then build your way to the center, where the rest of the tank depots are. Another way would be just to come straight from the bottom and try to get somewhere here for the town center with a wall breaker for this wall. Another thing I thought about was just drop in this location, maybe trap a few traps here, but I guess you have to do that. And then this is a very exciting spot to be, like where the university is, because you can hit a lot of those tank depots. You can get rid of the mortars. You can get rid of the sniper tower, which I think would be much better placed if it was once further away from this wall. The second sniper tower here, by the way, is pretty exposed to air. Maybe we can get that with our planes. But what I want to do is, drop here with a similar plan with dropping below, but the additional advantage that I get the Pentagon before it spawns, so I want to drop Howitz in front of it. So first wave of Howitz will destroy this and this in the Pentagon when I get there. And then I want to make my way to where the university is, to get rid of these, as I said before, to get rid of these tank depots and the town center. I need to make sure that my army actually goes that way, so I want to avoid them going up here, and want to avoid going too far south. So I will drop here my main army. We'll drop generals down here to take care of the south, and then rally everyone maybe around that spot here, to make sure that they move this way. If I rally early enough, I'll have a second rally for the town center, but I would be surprised if I had to do that. Had to do a second rally for the town center. I think they should target it themselves. Now seems like a pretty obvious route, also with the exposed Pentagon here. So maybe there are a lot of traps on this road, and also there are a lot of defenders early on, and I do drop in the heat of the battle pretty immediately. So I think I'll be a little bit fancy and start off with placing a decoy here, which will draw all the defenders, but should not trigger town center if I place it far enough to the right. So we'll draw all the defenders here. We'll also draw a mortar fire, and should be able to get rid of those tanks without taking too much damage early on. Then I can rally somewhere here, protect, place a sabotage on town center and mortar, maybe a second sabotage here. If I need one, I can add another blitzkrieg later or another sabotage on the town center, which leaves me. I take 4 sabotage, which leaves me with 1 or 2. Either way, I will have something to disable the castle when I get there, and maybe I'll have another one for these mortars over there. Although I'm not too worried about those two. If my army is intact when I'm here, I should be in good shape. Also because then I may be able to sacrifice my planes to disable those mortars as long as they need to be. I would like to get enough time to get rid of these 2 towers and then eventually the sniper towers with my planes, because not too much air defense here. Maybe there are just a lot of those anti-air missiles around that spot or that cluster, or maybe around here. He's French, so we will expect a lot of tanks, more tanks coming from here. His heavy tanks come very late, which is also nice from this coming from the other side, that you have to face them at the end of the battle instead of early on. Yeah, so again, I'd want to drop Howie's here, the rest of the army here, just generals down here, and then make sure the army goes over there, and start the whole thing off with a decoy. I wonder, I never did this drop decoy first. I would assume that forest defenders go there too then, which should give me plenty of time to set up my army, have my APCs produce enough units to then be able to fight a lot of tanks. This is also all accessible by air. Once these 2 are gone, I only have this one air defense to worry about. Again, there may be SAM batteries, but yeah, if that's the case, then that's what we have to deal with. Okay. I did just check in multiplier. I should have enough. Oh yeah, there's another 5-star from UA. They're not kidding around. I should have enough space to see my tactics, although a few of them are cut off here. But yeah, let's go. Okay, again, let's focus on the first minute and then have a short debrief afterwards. Let's go. Okay, I do need my house down here, so let's go, boys. Come on, seriously. This is the worst. Wow, my goodness, this is so stupid. Well, with no house, I guess all that's left is... Oh my goodness. I can't believe they went through these two walls. That's the most stupid thing I've ever seen. Okay, let's try to find... Let's try to find some of those traps here. Yeah, I don't care. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, no stuff here. Okay, what about this area? Okay. Then where are his SAMs? Do we see anything here? Maybe here? There's one, there's another one. Okay. Okay, so we uncovered those. This is so stupid. Why can't they just go around here? I don't know. Well, that was an epic fail. Thanks for watching. See you next time.